said you don't, but you gon' try with me. Don't you dare get paranoid, girl. I'm hot on asteroid, plus I keep that on me. Put phase on the beat, I ain't done. Yeah. Hey, bro, let this drive like a bitty, man. Carry my country cousin. Northside St. Louis, all the way down to Dallas, that's how we doing. You feel me? You know, my mama told me I'm that just came along, well, Castro Drive, you feel me? Bermuda Road, all that. Northside St. Louis. Right there off 70, you feel me? I made like 70K at the festival. You know what I'm saying? So every time I see that number 70, I just feel blessed. You feel me? I might even get it.
Okay, antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Pero ya no, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Pero ya no, pero ya no. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Ya no quiero este amor fake. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Conmigo ya no tienes break. Ya no quiero este amor fake. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ahora en todas las redes me sigue. Sorry mami, no me hostigue. Pero como yo no se consigue. Tú fueras mi J-Lo, yo Tale Rodríguez. Pero ahora me gusta otra sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón. No, que ya no estamos pa' los tiempos de la high. Hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby, gracias por los likes. Yo estoy con 5 cubanos y 4 en Moscay. Me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar una ride. En verdad prefiero contigo, no me enfango, no voy a manchar la Hawaii. Si no te gusta, sorry, esa es la que hay. Porque antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Pero ya no, pero ya no.
Acho, bro. Back in the booth. This traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the vapors. While my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And they'll call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you when you stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably think you we talk about we should've called a truce. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the spark bang let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill, let's get at $1 bill. Militant. Militant, back in the booth. sat down for a drink or two. I didn't get very far. She sat right there next to me. Oh, just drinking that drink so easily. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my brain. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. After a while, I started feeling kind of strange, a trembling in my arms, feeling woozy in my brain. She said right there next to me, "What is drinking that drink so evilly?" She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. Whoa. She's a slow sipper. Another day, another credit card decline. Don't worry about it, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. We can touch just fine. On another day, in a different place, in another state, in a new time. Sick of getting sick of always hearing about it. You're always talking on the internet.
It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for Game 1. Back with that after this. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Game 1 is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture Game 1, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. Just a little bit away from first pitch, and starting this one, Kevin Gausman. What do we have on him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Ready to go now, and the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Right side. No, that's foul. There's a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Gausman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. And that drops in for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And a foul ball.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Back now in Toronto, and towing the slab in this one, Kyle Bradish.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Here's George Springer to start it off. Swing and a foul out of play.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Hauls it in for the out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
That one deep left field, and forget it. Oh, Bichette blasts one out. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Fouled off to the right.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in Game 1 of the ALDS. And that one wrapped foul. One down, bases empty. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Fair ball. Now it's the DH, Will Wagner. That one ripped. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Two on, 1 out. And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. That one lifted to left. O'Neill getting an angle on it. 2 down. Here's Andres Jimenez. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone! They must be going crazy in the dugout. Their 3rd home run of the inning. It's 5-zip. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. In the air, right field. Cowser on the move, and that is that. they had the long ball working 3 times for a total of 5 runs. We move to the second in Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Orioles nothing.
I tell you what, I think we all just jumped across that line. Oh, honey, I'll bring you with me if I know you have the time.
Game 1 of the division series. And now it's going to be Ryan Mountcastle. Gausman back to work.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. One up, one down. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit. Do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
It's a good hustle. And when you're talking about an emerging leader on a team, those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example, you know, game in, game out.
So 2 down, and now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Popped up. Jimenez settles under this one. Nabs it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Orioles. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. Line drive, and that should be extra bases.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So the lineup flips over. Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1. Bradish, a 6'3" righty, 215 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And they add to the lead. It's 7-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. Kyle Bradish is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New arm out of the bullpen, Dean Kramer.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. And that's going to bang against the wall. Here's the left fielder, Anthony Santander. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Mullins under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero.
So man aboard. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now singled and scored his first time. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Mullins whips it back in, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. So first and second with 1 gone. Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the grab for the second out. So first and second with 2 outs. And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Hit hard, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
All over that one right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And the batter now, Andres Jimenez. Base hit, 1 run is in. Runner holds up at third, bases still loaded. 2 away as 1 comes across.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get pull happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to center field. That'll get across a run.
2 outs, bases full. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out. So digging in, Nathan Lucas. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning. A 4 spot on the board. It's 13-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, it comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at-bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Dean Kramer won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Tyler Wells on to pitch out of the pen here. He's into the game with the bases empty. And the batter is George Springer. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. So a man at first. Next to hit, Bo Bichette. Hard hit left side. They take the force out, and thank goodness the inning is at last over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Jordan Westburg.
You know, these Orioles definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today. Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Springer there makes the catch, and there's one away. Jorge Mateo now.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Gets under and pops it up. Santander racing after it, but it's the shortstop that gets there. And there's 2 away. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. He was a strikeout victim his first time. This one in the air, right field. Makes a mess of this one. It gets down. He's not stopping. On his way home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting a second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Adley Rutschman now at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. In there for strike 1.
Aye.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of the ALDS. To third. To first. That ends the frame. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Blue Jays on top. It's 13-1. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. Ripped to right, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 2 for 2. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Here's Mateo for 1. Onto O'Hearn. 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And next is the designated hitter, Will Wagner. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That one ripped right center field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Runner at first with 2 away. And now here is Alejandro Kirk. 1 for 2. Ripped to short. They get the force, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. That's in there. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
At the belt and fires. Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And next for the Orioles, Tyler O'Neill. Struck out swinging his first time. Popped up. Guerrero. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now that is right fielder, Colton
Colton
Cowser.
Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Reached on an infield single his first time.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Kirk in position. Drops into the glove. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. On now to the bottom of the fourth. Jays lead it. It's 13-1. Back here at Rogers Center, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Andres Gimenez. On the ground right side, O'Hearn takes it to the bag, and 1 gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. And now Ernie Clement. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. In the air, left field. O'Neill getting an angle on it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Two out, space is empty. Now it's going to be Nathan Lucas. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Cowser hauls it in to end the inning. Game 1 of the division series. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in Game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out. You know, these Orioles just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
2 now. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman Jordan Westburg.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Flied to right his first time. Westburg, an all-star a season ago, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Now here is Jorge Mateo. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back now in Toronto, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Wells back to work. In the air, center field. Mullins in pursuit. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now the number 2 hitter, Bo Bichette. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. And first offering is fouled off.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
0-1. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 15-1.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
1 down. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Man at first with 1 gone. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Will Wagner. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. At the plate, Alejandro Kirk, 1 for 3. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He circles the bases. Second home run of the inning for him. And they boost their lead. It's 18-1. With a
low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tyler Wells won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Yennier Cano.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Base is empty, one away, and next for Toronto, Andres Gimenez. Crushed to right, this one's got a chance, out of here, home run. They go back-to-back. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 19-1.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
One out, base is empty. Ernie Clement will hit next. Next offering popped in the air, right field. 2 down. Two down, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Make that 4 homers in the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 22-1. Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Yennier Cano out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Brian Baker gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Number 43, Brian Baker.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one the other way. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Throw back in holds him at first, so just a single.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that is out of play. And a swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Gregory Soto is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. An offensive explosion this inning here in Game 1 of the ALDS. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. And it one-hops the wall. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Digging in, Will Wagner. And first offering is fouled off. The other way. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. They hold him at third base, and now the bases are loaded.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Here's the catcher to hit, Alejandro Kirk. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch. And that is the third out of the inning. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big lead. 5 innings complete. Toronto leads this one 22-1. All set for the top of the 6th. Now here is Gunnar Henderson. Hit hard on the ground to short. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. 1 down, and now Adley Rutschman. And it's fouled away. This one in the air. Guerrero makes the catch. That's out number 2. Two outs, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn. Foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. The Blue Jays on top, 22-1. So up next, Andres Gimenez. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. So digging in, Ernie Clement. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And here is Nathan Lucas. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back there. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That's not coming back. He sends it out of here. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 25-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is, watch it, I'm going to jog around the bases.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brian Baker will depart. Now on the bump, Gregory Soto.
Gregory Soto. Yeah. Make a move, make a move, make a move. What it do, what it do, what it
Bo
do.
Bichette gets a chance to hit. Slapped foul. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 0-2 now. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. That's his third home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 26-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
So one out, nobody on. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. What a stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. And first offering is fouled off. Hit in the air, left field. O'Neill makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. Hit in the air out to center field. Lucas has this one sized up. And it's caught for the out. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 2 in this one. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at bat.
Fires over to Guerrero, and O'Neill is retired. 2 down, bases empty, and now the right fielder, Colton Cowser.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
And first offering is fouled off. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Mullins in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up here in the late stages of Game 1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Will Wagner. And first offering is fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. And he brings it into the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He made him pay for that one. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 27-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Pitching change here, Keegan Aiken. Base is empty, one away. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Smash down the left field line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. On to second, they get one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Well, I really like this right here. He knocked the ball down on that dive and then was able to pick it up, get it to second base, cut that lead runner off, and that's keeping a guy out of scoring position.
Here's the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. And first offering is fouled off. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one back there. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the eighth, and into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Gausman back to work. That one to first. Boots it. Still fires to first. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning, not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Man at first, and next for the Orioles, Jorge Mateo. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And first offering is fouled off.
This is exactly how the home team dreamed they would start this series, Boog. They're winning. They still have their starter out there, and the bullpen is getting rest. You can't ask for much more out of game one. This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Fouled off left side. The Jays up big in this one here in game 1 of the ALDS. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 27-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One out, base is empty. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 1 out, bases empty. This one high in the air to left center. 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. Drilled out towards left center field. That one's back. And that ball is out of here. And he's gone yard again. His 3rd home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 28-3.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Man at first, nobody out. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Anthony Santander. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Now, Will Wagner. Now that's smacked to right center. And that's the inning. It's a beautiful Springer dinger here. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. We go to the 9th. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
There's a strike. Right through there for a strike. And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Out to short. Bichette whips it to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
Right fielder, Colton Cowser.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Blue Jays take this one in a blowout.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game one to set the tone.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
I want you to do